The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year, their 31-year-old quarterback. It's Cam Newton.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that is Allen still down following the play. Appears to be shaken up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now he dumps this off over the middle. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
shotgun snap for Newton. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Newton's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up.
They fake the give. Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Kyle.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They are led out by their 27-year-old quarterback, a 2-time Pro Bowler. It's Dak Prescott.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free. I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
And there shouldn't be any surprise at all when we watch him flash his arm. Easy motion, easy action, and that ball flies downfield.
51-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
10 at the 12-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 12.
They'll run with McKissick. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop them on 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, Newton. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jalen Reagor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the wall. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Cardinal offense takes back over. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, Newton. This one caught by Davis. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Yessssirrrrr.
2nd and 7.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
First down, Prescott. Man open, he's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 21 yards.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Prescott on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. They'll run with Yessssirrrrr. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
They'll try to run with Yessssirrrr. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Clyde Yessssirrrr with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Yessssirrrr. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Back onto the field comes the offense, and Hayden Hurst sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year.
And it's
Third and short yardage. Prescott. And that is incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Newton. The 20. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
Beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Newton. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Prescott's pass. Complete to Clyde.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Jalen Smith tied for 6th in the NFL in tackles last year, in on the stop there.
At the 37-yard line.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Chase Claypool.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cortland Sutton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now it's Patterson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To throw on third down. Newton, he'll get this one complete to Davis. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, look at the juke. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On first and 10, Prescott. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. That one a first down pickup of 8. Prescott from the gun. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He completes this to Sutton. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you...
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 41, Newton, he's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Newton. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Bailey now for the extra point.
Point after.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Now it's Patterson. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The Cardinals take over 1st and...
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Here's Newton. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4.
And then play fake. Here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The football going back over to Arizona now. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
And turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
This is Ingram. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Jordan Hicks able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
1st down, Dolphins.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And great special teams work here. This is knock it on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll get him down up past the 15. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 6.
Here's Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's second down.
15-yard line.
Out of the gun. Newton.
This ball complete to Rager.
Newton's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing again is Newton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air again, Newton. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Hauled in over the middle by Rager.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, Newton. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
21-yard line.
Newton throwing again. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 14. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Dan Bailey.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went in the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, Newton. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Mark Ingram unable to get past the marker. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Gain of 10. First down, Miami.
So that'll bump it back to a 1st and 15. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
The ball carrier.
4 yards there on the carry. Gets it back to 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. You have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Prescott. And this is caught at the 8. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3-yard line.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now it's Patterson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Mark Ingram now gears up to help lead this offense back out there. And as we peer at the numbers, he got off to a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there will be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game, it starts to open up as the game moves on.
Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light is still on for him.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the...
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a bearing a message to the best. If you didn't need, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You was scared of me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the seat. I feel just like the Jeter Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit me. I can't hear when the crowd screams, still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I don't feel like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, she still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. She gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah.
day. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Well, partner, normally if a guy's touchdown passes fall in half, the first thing you'd say is, he really didn't have a very good season, did he? Well, it's true. Mahomes dropped from 50 touchdown passes the year before to just 26 last year. But remember, he had a knee injury and missed a few ball games, and he still remained in the conversation as the best quarterback.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brought down by Chris Harris. It's second down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. Chris Harris on the
throwing is Mahomes on third. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill from last week. There are the numbers. 5 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
It's now
to throw on second and 6. Mahomes. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Marcus Robinson. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. The 30. 20. And there goes score on the final return. Touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on first down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They go play action. Now Mahomes. caught out left side by Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Patrick Mahomes sacked.
Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So that'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Leading about the number 6 overall pick back in April from Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert was the 3rd quarterback taken in the last draft behind Joe Burrow, who went to Cincinnati, and Tua Tagovailoa, who went to Miami. What a career at Oregon. Capped it with a huge Rose Bowl win, not just with his arm, but with his legs as well. And the Chargers, they wanted to make sure they had their next guy in.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Taco Charlton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
I'm going to call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mahomes firing complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Chiefs.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Buying time to his left. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon, and think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And what we loved of the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football, it says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10
at their own 26. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Here's Jackson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Jackson again, the ball carrier.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
To return, it's McKinnon.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down.
It's a pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Mahomes on target here to Hardman. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the Chargers' 26-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Now it's Mahomes again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
His kick.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On second down, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Herbert's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. That throw into the arms of Allen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 42-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's taken
the previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Brings up third down.
They'll run with Jackson. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson.
Herbert's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
9-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll lead here to a third down.
Third and 7.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, his pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 17,
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. Happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength. He's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Chiefs.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. On first down, Justin Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On the draw, here's Jackson. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Chargers 20.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Call it a gain of 5, and the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
5-yard gain on the play.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs 10.
Mahomes now on first down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
First down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on your center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And
I don't think there's any doubt that we'll see a little bit more of McCall Hardman as a receiver in year 2. First year, used him a little bit as a gimmick. Throw it to him occasionally, some jet sweeps, maybe some return game. But he really came on late in the season. 538 yards, 6 touchdowns. A pretty darn good year for a rookie receiver. And really made his huge impact as a return guy. Earned a Pro Bowl nomination in his first season.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up
throwing again on second down. Mahomes caught. Kelsey left side.
complete.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
On the play. First down, Kansas City.
And again, it's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
Third down. Third and long.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
13.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Herbert. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Now he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Harrison Butker.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Allen has it left side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Herbert now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
Mahomes pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Marcus Joyner there defensively.
To throw is Mahomes. That's who is running back, Yessssirrrr. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Chiefs punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. What a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Oh, you can forget overtime. This is going to be a safety in the final minute of the game. Oh, my. Gosh, this game's felt a bit weird all along the whole way through, and no better play maybe exemplifies that weirdness than that safety right there.
Partner, you've got a tie game and time running out. You've got to be ultra careful down on that end of the field, and this could very well be the play that decides this football game.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And they'll indeed take a knee. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chiefs, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next.
She-Rag got me. Okay, sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate. hydrate. Protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. Boss. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then